Hello guys and welcome to Gamers for Life. It is Ben here and today I am showing you guys how to set up world border. So basically what world border is just these blue lines here, and what it stops you to do, it goes from bedrock right up to the sky as high as you can go. Oh well, as high as the build rate is, the top build block is. Basically what it does is it traps you in here. So you can't actually go outside of it, even in creative mode you can't. And if you go outside of it in survival mode, it kills you. For what I know, I'm not sure if it still does, but when I first started it, it did. So yeah, basically you're trapped inside here, and you can do various things within this. You can collect resources and all of that, like you normally would. But what I'm going to show you guys is all the commands to set it up and how you do that. So first things first, what you want to do is when you spawn in the world, you want to hit F3, and where it says the X, Y, and Z coordinates, so it says 220, 67, 240. What you want to do then is type /world border center, and then you need to type in the X and then the Z. So it'll be 220, 240. And what that'll do is that'll set this block here. This will be the center of the world border. And yeah, so this block here is the center of the world border. So the exact center is that block, as I said. And to set the world border size, you need to go /world border set, and then you pick a size. So say if I set 5, it'll make it smaller. But say if I do /world border set 10, and then do 10. The first 10 is the size. Okay, let's do 5. The first 10 is the size of the world border in diameter. So that that's from one wall to another. The 5 is the time it'll take in seconds to get from being 5 wide to being 10 wide. So when it's green, it is expanding, and when it is blue, it is stay still, and it's not doing anything basically. It's just still. Okay. And then say I wanted a world border the size of 100 to say over 24 hours, so that's roughly 24 hours in seconds, to expand from 100 to 1000. Then I'll just go /world border set. Once you set it to the size that you want to start off with, you then do /world border set, the size that you want it to finish off with, and then the time you want it to take. So 87,600 seconds is 24 hours. So then for the next 24 hours, this border will stay green, and very slowly it will expand from the center of this block to the edge, and then it will keep going until it hits 1,000 in diameter. So that will just keep going now. So that's basically the start of that. And then in the next couple of things you can set up, I haven't actually tested these yet, so I'm not sure if they work or anything, but okay, so if you go /world border set, or no, world border damage. Okay, what this will basically do is this command will cause the players to take damage every second equal to the amount of specified time the number of blocks you are outside the world border. The default for that is 0.2 damage per second per block. So, if I go and grab an ender pearl, and it doesn't expand when you get achievements, not like Captain Minecraft, people know that. So if I get an ender pearl, I can then ender pearl out, but I need to be in game mode. Or I need to be out of game mode. So if I just go /game mode 1, and then /game mode 0. And then what you can do is you can just teleport out. Done. But because I'm so far out of the world border, so for every block I was here. So for every block, yeah. Also you can't break stuff outside of the world border, but you can move around. So because the start of it, you get 0.2 damage per block. So for every block I was out, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 blocks out. So I got 1.2 hearts of damage per second for being that far out. So what you can then do is slash world border damage, and then what you need to do is amount, and this will set the amount of hearts of damage of hearts that you take per block that you're outside of it. So say I take, for every block I'm out of it, I take for every block I'm out of it, I take 1 heart damage. Alright, so say I was here, and then I go game mode 0. I'm a block out. Yeah, see, and because the border here, the border protection, you can go in, but then you can't go back out. The border protection is 5 blocks, so you can get 5 blocks away from the border and be protected from it hurting you. But then as soon as you go further, you start losing more. If you see what I mean. So now if I just sort of like die, okay, and then what you can do is, because as I said, you have a world border protection. If I just go game mode, yeah, and apparently you suffocate in the wall. If I just go game mode, grab a stack of ender pearls again, and then go game mode 0. So now what you can do is, if you do slash world border damage and then buffer, what this will do is it changes the number of blocks you have to be away from the border to take damage. So as I was saying before, the default is 5, so you can be 5 blocks away from the border and not take damage, but then as soon as you go 6 blocks, you'll start taking damage which you set before. So say I set that to 0, and then I ender pearl out, this is going to end up killing me because I'm so far out of the border. Because as soon as, alright, that was a bad example, I think. If I go game mode 1, and I just grab some ender, and then if I go game mode 0, now I run to the edge of the border, just to show you guys. If I then go there, see, I'm next to, oh wait, crap, that was a bad example. I'm next to the border, and yet I'm taking half of a heart of damage still, because there's no border protection anymore, as you could see. So that's basically what that is. So now if I go slash world border, and then warning distance, what this will do is it changes how many blocks you have to be to the world border to have a screen with a red tint. I think they've actually got rid of that before. They sort of like got rid of it. So if I just go to this side of the edge of the wall, should really decrease this. And if I go here, whoa, oh yeah, it's because I set it to 0. So if I just quickly change that damage buffer to 10, just so then I don't get that damage when I'm here. Yeah, I think they've actually removed that unless it's, you have to be on here. Yeah, you have to be on fancy. So look, if you look here, I now get a red tint around the edge of my screen, yet here I don't. So basically, if I set that to 10, I'll get here. So as soon as I'm within 10 blocks of the border, I'll get a red tint, and it'll get more intense the closer you get. So, and then if you set it back to 1, you only get it when you're actually on the border. So just to remind you, because underground you can't really see it very well, I don't think. So yeah. Okay. The last command they have is slash world border warning, and then it's time, which is, it's like the command that we just done, but is used when the border is shrinking, and is specified in seconds. So if you start shrinking the world border, then it will basically give you a warning time of how much time you have. So let's just set that, like how much time it has for it to actually hit you, if you get what I mean. So if I just go right back to the very first couple commands, set 10, set 5, set 10 5, Yeah, set 10, 5. Now I've got to run. But as you can see, I got a red tint. It's expanding and I die straight. That was very, very quick expanding. So now if I set it to 100, then if I go world border set one 10, 5 again, it'll then start despanding, which you get a red tint. And it should give you a warning. No, it's broken. It should just give you a warning for when the border's getting near you, but I don't think it is. Unless I set it to the if I set that to 20, this should now remind me every 10 seconds that it's shrinking. So this is good for like UHC mode. They've now enabled Mojang, sort of like seen that, and they've now enabled it so that you can sort of like start with a massive world border and then have it shrink over a short set of time to actually end up getting really small and possibly killing you. Hey Enderman, kill me. So yeah, that's basically the end of today's little world border, how to set it up and stuff. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If so, please give me a like, favourite and subscribe to the channel to see more. I'm going to be doing more tutorials now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye bye. See you guys next time.